About a dozen wineries from across the state entered ice wines in the second annual New York Wine Competition at RIT. YNN's Leah George and photojournalist Brian Beard had a front row seat as judges swirled, sipped, and spit their way to awarding medals and the best of show.
Ice wine can have this reputation of being something very special. It is. It takes a lot of labor to go in picking these, and then the amount of juice you get out of frozen grapes is not a lot. So it takes a lot of effort to get them.
RIT students put special effort into ensuring the presentation of the wines was up to par for judges. While all of the wines entered in the second annual competition were made from grapes grown in New York State, frozen naturally on the vine, the judges were from regions of the world recognized for their ice wine expertise. The Finger Lakes.
I liked the complexity in the nose, and I felt that carried through to the palate.
Germany.
But I feel this wine in the glass doesn't do too well anymore. I feel actually that the acid backbone is missing.
And Canada.
It's a big wine. I mean, I got luscious, big fruit, persistent, you know, in the aftertaste and so on.
I think the exposure to the rest of the world to let them know that we do have these very high quality ice wines is important. They're fun to drink, but on an international scale, they're also easily competing and taking awards in Australia and London and all over the world.
The ice wine competition is a blind taste test. Each one of these bottles has a label on it that matches a glass that the judges were given. This way, the judges' decisions are based strictly on quality and taste, not on who made the wine or where it came from.
You need to be fair to these wines. You have to be fair to the producers, right? And it requires a lot of concentration. Yeah, should I say it's not, I shouldn't say it's not fun, but it's hard work.
Appearance, aroma, and texture were a few of the criteria judges used to score the ice wines and award medals.
You notice when we pour the wines in a glass, they should be 1/4, max 1/3 full, because you really need to swirl around. Again, we're talking about perfume before, right? So you swirl around and the wine coats the inside of the glass. It lifts the aromatics, the volatiles, and you get to smell them. And then when you taste, you take a little sip, sort of gargle with it, right? Get some oxygen in there, some air. Then you can, you know, helps in the taste. And then you just spit it out, okay?
Angelo Pavon says you can judge quite a few wines in a day, if you do it right.
Just as we're doing now, judging by, and then, you know, just, that's it, getting rid of the wine after.
Pavon says, like most things, experience matters. He says the quality of New York ice wines has moved up leaps and bounds over the last couple of decades.
I always say about my own wines, I mean, you know, when we started in the mid-'80s, if I could see them now, freshly made, would I drink them? I'm not sure. Okay, they keep getting better, the wines here in the Finger Lakes, absolutely.
Leah George, YNN.
Now you can try the ice wines for yourself at the New York Ice Wine Festival at Casa Larga Vineyards, February 5th. The winner of the competition will be announced at a brunch the next day.